myself off the screen. How y'all doing, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Let me see something. Ain't that about a blimp? Oh, well. Oh, well. Well, how y'all doing, everybody? Hopefully everybody can hear me loud and clear. Let me go ahead and do it like this then, since Facebook gives a sister no love. Okay? No love. No love. We're about to start our onboarding for the week for all of our new members and those who are not members. Let's see. Hold up. All right. So I'm going to do one other thing just because, like, I just did set up this whole broadcast and it's not showing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So let me see. Okay, I'm streaming on my page. So we'll share that to the group. Do. Okay. All right. So again, everybody, welcome in to Ria Vision Avant here. And just super excited to have everybody here that whether you're watching the live or you're watching the replay. This is our Thursday onboarding session, and I'm just going to go through things that you would want to make sure that you have done so that you can get on the right track to success. Okay, so I like to make sure we guide you through step-by-step process of what to do to get started. Okay, what you want to do to get rocking and rolling so that you can truly be able to obtain the success that you desire here with Book Profits Club. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and if you guys are watching and or seeing this while we are live or even on the replay, definitely make sure that you show a little love and converse with your girl, converse with your girl in the chat. Okay, so let me share my screen. Hold up. All right. I don't like that. I don't like it looking like that. Hold up. Let me see. Is it because I don't have it presented maybe? Let me see. Okay, good. We're Gucci. Okay, if y'all can hear, go ahead and drop in the chat space as well. Let me know what city and state that you guys are dropping in, or country. We actually now, hold up, y'all. Let me make sure I let y'all know who we be. Because why is this not? I don't even know why this ain't even on right now. My stream deck. But let me let y'all know who we be. We officially as BPC members, bruh. Hold on. Configure. Maybe if I turn it on like this, it might act right. Oh, that's right. I think because the other day, do not tell me that my stream deck. Okay, here we go. Even Lux? Okay. Hold on one sec, y'all. Because I'm trying to get some sound effects for y'all. Y'all know y'all love the sound effects. There's not. Wait a minute. That's not the That's not the right layout, though. What is this? Oh, okay. Not that one. Stream Deck, XL, EVMux. Oh, my goodness. What in the world? Default. Maybe default is it? No. All right, y'all. Well, never mind. I thought I was gonna use my stream deck, but maybe I just have profile one. Nope, that ain't it. Y'all drop y'all city and state in the chat while I try to figure this out as well. I'm really just trying to. EVMux. That ain't it. This ain't it. Oh, let me see. Oh, yes, it is. It is it. Let me tell you who we be, y'all. We are now an international Book Profits Club. We have members in Dubai. We also have members in, I think I should have made an announcement about this. We've got members in Dubai and we have members in I gotta confirm where my sis is from, either Nigeria or Ghana. More than likely Ghana, but definitely West Africa. So let's give it up to the Book Profits Club because we are now an international. And as you guys know, Lord, as you guys do know, is that twice a year we go international. We have our workshop slash event that takes place in Dubai. It's going to be happening again in May. And then we also have our international conference in Ghana that's going to be taking place in January. We start in December and then we go into January. So we're now international. So I just wanted to share that. Isn't God good? God is good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you guys started. Put in the chat space with city and state. ATL is in the building. Brand new BPC family in the house. What's going on? Atlanta is in the house. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get this presentation started because I don't want to hold y'all up. I don't want to be here for 2 hours today. I want to try to get y'all in and get you out. But I want to go over what it is that you need to be following so that you can properly get started. So to all of our Book Profits Club members that are brand new, if you're just getting started with us, first of all, welcome to the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In this session, even for those who are not members, we walk you through this on what it is that you want to be focused on so that you can get rocking and rolling smoothly when it comes to your BPC success. We ask guys that you want to give us 6 months so that you can have the level of success that I believe that you can obtain, which is at least generating $10,000 a month, week, or day, depending upon where you are as far as income levels, but also at the same time, getting you on more platforms. Guys, it takes time to build up this platform, to learn the tools, the resources, everything, but you also have to be willing to give it your all. And the best thing is that if you are a gold member, all you have to do is sell 8 books and it pays for your membership, which ultimately pays for your business. Okay. So sell 8 books per month. Now, if you are a brand new member, one of the things that all of our new members get is a new members form. So you should have received an email asking for you to complete this form. Please, please, please make sure if you have not already done so, all new members, please complete your new members form. This is where we ask for your birth date, your correct mailing address, and all the things. So make sure you fill out your new members form. Also, guys, please note that Book Profits Club is full of a ton of resources. And I had to come to the decision, hey, should I get rid of some of the resources or should I increase the monthly membership fee? Well, right now we're doing neither. We're not getting rid of the resources and we are not increasing the fee, even though time after time after time, we have a lot of people that are like, you got to increase your monthly membership. Y'all, I am looking for quality for sure. And a lot of times they'll say, well, listen, if you want the quality, you got to increase the investment. But my belief is that we have individuals right now that have been joining Book Profits Club looking for a family like this that are absolutely quality, that are absolutely action takers. And so I do not make any apologies for the resources. I don't apologize for texting and emailing you guys. Y'all get emails. Literally, I got emailed from Fashion Over twice today already. I got emailed from this mugs company 3 times today. I got emailed from, it was a couple of other companies. I was just looking at my emails. And so, you know what? I'm here to show you guys how to have some success. And so, of course, I am not going to apologize for overly providing you with a ton of resources, access to information that's designed to help change your life. However, let me just state this disclaimer, okay? I'm going to state this disclaimer. Pace yourself, okay? Pace yourself. Hold on. You want to pace yourself. Why do you want to pace yourself? Because everybody's chapter 1 does not look like everybody's. Well, your chapter 1 may not look like another member's chapter because they're on chapter 10. The great thing about this is that you can take this at your own rate. You will never be behind. Do y'all hear me? You can never be behind. Thank you, Dr. Oh, hey, cuz. Hello, cousin. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. You can never fall behind here in BPC, okay? You can never. Okay, good, good. Okay, listen, you ain't playing. You said I joined today and I'm doing my work today, right? So you can never fall behind. Do not compare your business to anybody else's. Also, when we have our Monday night winning, our winning win Monday calls, when we like to share our wins, that should be designed to inspire you because God is no respecter of one person. Okay. So that means if there's people that are out here having some amazing wins and shares, guess what? You can also have the same, but pace yourself. All right. All right. So let's get into some things. The first thing that you guys want to do is go to login.bpccourses.com. Okay. login.bpccourses.com. When you go there, it's going to ask for your email and your password. Now, if you don't know what it is, what I like to generally do is just log in with the secure code, okay? Your email is going to be the email that you used when you enrolled into Book Profits Club, or let's just say essentially when Alexa or one of our team members enrolled you. Whatever email that you were being emailed on, that's the email that they used, okay? So you're going to log in with the secure code. Now, once you log into the secure code, I'm going to now show you what it is that you want to be looking for, okay? So let me show you real quick. I'm going to pull up the courses. Hold up. Let me go this way. Because I want y'all to see how it looks when you log in. Okay. So let me share this screen. All right. So when you log in, depending upon your level of enrollment, you're going to have access to different courses. The courses that all of you guys as a gold member have access to is the Book Profits Club system and the Speaker Trainer series. Now, elite members have access to more trainings like the Public Speaking Success, the Book Profits Club University, which has a lot of training like how to launch your own t-shirt line, how to launch your own journal, as well as a lot of resources, conferences looking for speakers, the entire list of our podcast, all the things. So that's the resources. You also may have access to our I think that's about it. Oh, the course creation mastermind. So you'll have access to that as well. Now, these other courses that are here, these are different courses that we make available depending upon what program you've enrolled. But where you want to go is right here to the speaker/trainer series. When you go to the speaker/trainer series, you're going to go right here where it says start here. Start here and go through these videos. I'm going to be very transparent. I did a strategy session call with someone the other day, and they were like, "Oh man, I'm just feeling like I'm behind. I don't know what I need to be doing." I logged in to see how much have they looked at, and guess what, y'all? They literally only logged in and looked at the welcome video. If you want to know what you need to be doing, you want to probably follow the coaching right here that says start here. What I find is that a lot of people say they want to have success, and I'm not being funny, y'all, but they're not willing to do the necessary action steps. I'm a believer that if you're watching this as a new member, you do not fall into that category. That is not you. And if you do sometimes fall into that category, you're going to have to make a conscious decision because this is the thing. I can take you to the water, show you how to fish, but if you want to eat, you're going to have to throw out the line. You're going to have to throw out the line. You got to cast that line out, okay? So you're going to start right here. And each day, even if you can't go through all of these videos in one day, you're going to say, okay, I'm going to do the first video. Welcome. Tomorrow, I'm going to look at the success schedule. On Saturday, I'm going to go to introducing your business. I want to learn how to introduce. Y'all, this training right here is fire. I can tell when people don't go look at this when they get on a Monday night call. Then you have your onboarding Thursday meeting, which you guys are on right now. Our private chat. You don't want to miss out of being in the Telegram chat. the BPC system. It talks about the BPC software, how to get started with it. And then next is your disc assessment and bonus strategy session. Now, what I am going to let you guys know is that when you get down to here, this disc assessment, you're going to take the disc assessment. You're then going to get a free disc assessment call with one of our team members, and which, by the way, is not free. I pay them for you to do the call. So please, y'all, this is where I tell you guys, when we bring a new member on, I actually go in deficit because I want to make sure that all of our members, when they come on board, they are coming on board with all the tools, everything they need. So then we do the disc assessment call, and you do that with one of our team members. And then from that call, I'm then able to get the notes on you. And I use that for us to do a bonus strategy session, 30-minute call with you and I. It goes by quick, but all I can tell you is it's straight fire. Matter of fact, I can show you. I did one today with Stevie. Let me see if I could pull up my screen. I did one today with Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills, y'all. And let me see if I could pull it. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can. Let me see. Add camera. It's going to let me add my iPhone to Ria's. I think it's going to put the camera, though. Dang. Yeah, it's throwing the camera on here. Oh, you know what, though? What I can do, though, that's what I can do. Hold up. Because I want y'all to see it. So let me do iPhone. There it is. Okay. iPhone camera. Boom. Okay. Add. And so let's see. I can add it to the scene. And we're going to do like this. And we're going to remove this. And we're going to remove. My bad. Thank you, y'all. Anyways, okay, y'all was reading it though, right? So this is the testimonial from Dr. Stevie, just sharing her results from our 30-minute session. So every single one of you guys that's brand new, you get the opportunity to get one of these sessions for free. By the way, our Telegram chat stays lit. Telegram chat stays lit. Hold on, y'all. I done sent a voice message. Telegram chat stays lit. So we have different segments or sections. We have a section for tips where every now and then I'm throwing in different tips for you guys, sharing your wins. If you got some wins, questions about the BPC system, right? BPC questions and training, speaker database, media articles, speaking opportunities, and our monthly challenges. So we have access. Everybody gets access to that when you are a part of the BPC family. All right. So that is the camera. That was pretty cool. All right. So now let me go ahead and remember to get back to the screen. So you want to make sure you go through this training, y'all. Once you go through here, you're then going to go to the next portion, which is your success funnel. You're going to look through this. Spend, again, a day. You don't have to try to get all of this done in a day, y'all. Spread yourself out. Your chapter 1 is not the same to somebody else's chapter 10. So don't overwhelm yourself trying to get it all. But as you continue to keep plugging into our weekly meetings, the more and more stuff is going to start to click for you, okay? So make sure you guys, please, please, please plug in to the work, all right? Okay. All right. So once you have gone through the most important thing, and this is what I'm going to recommend at least within your first 30 to 60 days. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm over here multitasking because I told all the BPC family if anybody has any questions about the software, this is the time to join into any any software questions. Please join this onboarding. Okay. Okay, so with that stated, we're going to keep this a rocking and a rolling. So you want to make sure within your 30 to 60 days that you have gone through that training and started identifying your hook, intro, core, and premium. Now, what I will tell you is the more that you have worked on this prior to our call, the better it is. However, even on our call, I'm going to look at what your disc assessment is. I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and then I'm just going to let God kind of guide us on the call. Everybody's call is different just depending upon where you are. And also I do the calls different based upon your personalities. So that's why we like to do the disc assessment. But you do want to eventually identify these 4 items. These will be the 4 only items that you will use to build your 7-figure business. So if your goal is to build a 6-figure business, you only need these 4 items. If your goal is to build a 7-figure business, you only need these 4. If your goal is to build a 5-figure business, you only need these 4 items, okay? All right. Does that make sense, everyone? So you want to make sure that within your first 30 to 60 days, you want to start working on these items, okay? All right. This is why, because this is what helps you generate your $10,000 a month business. So what we teach in Book Profits Club is that you have a free giveaway, which is your hook, your intro, which is your book. And by the way, if you do not have your book done, let me show you where to go. We have here in the speaker and trainer series, this is a course that I used to actually charge $3,000 for. If you go right here to the BPC monthly challenges, every month there's a new challenge that you could partake in, right? However, you don't have to wait for that month to partake in it. You could just partake in the challenge. Keeping in mind that, like, for example, this is the month of July. We only take July submissions for the month of July. But if you want to go ahead and say, okay, well, look, I see the book writing challenge. Let me go ahead and plug into this training. And so I show you everything. I show you how to get your free ISBN. I show you how to get an editor or formatter. I show you how to do all the things when it comes to your book. Look, how to create your cover, publishing your book, writing your book using AI, which, by the way, no, I do not teach you how to just tell Chat GPT to write your entire book. It is going to be your information, okay? So you want to make sure that you plug in for those who do not have their books done. Your core item is your middle priced item. And this is just going to depend whether you're coaching, providing services, selling products. It depends on what that may be. Then your premium is your high ticket. Okay. And so it just really depends on everybody's level of experience, level of comfortability, all the things. All right. Okay. Then you have your BPC Success Schedule. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you hear me clearly. Okay. Because when I say your BPC Success Schedule is literally what is going to help you have success in business, period. And if you'll notice, there are certain things that are not on there. And so if you were to ask me, well, do I need to be doing this and doing that? If you don't have this done foundational wise, if you're not doing these 5 steps, we shouldn't even be like concerning ourselves with anything else. Does that make sense? This is the foundation of your business. This is what's going to help you make money. And the thing is this, and this is why I want our BPC members to make sure that you are utilizing all these opportunities, whether it's a Monday night call. If I'm on the call, you can ask questions. Even on this call, you can ask questions. If you don't know how to do something or need some additional tweaking, then you need to ask your questions. Now, you can also schedule one-on-one calls with me, all the things, okay? All right? So we want to make sure, guys. Hold on, I'm trying to switch to whatchamacallit. We want to make sure we're following this. Okay. So there we go. What is the success schedule? It is 5 simple things that you want to do. This is less than 2 to 4 hours of work per day that you are plugging into. 2 to 4 hours of work per day. 1, can you do one webinar or workshop per month? Now, when I say a webinar and or workshop, this is FREE. FREE. This is for the freebie. Okay? This is for the freezy. So what many of you guys are here as a result of me doing a free workshop, a free webinar. And now you're a member. And so this is something that you would do once per month at minimum, whether it's going to be a webinar, a workshop, or a combination of both. I actually do a couple of them. So I do a workshop that we do every month called the Pop-Up Workshop. This is actually something that as a Book Profits Club member, you guys also can partner up with me to do these with me. Okay, our newest pop-up workshop, let me just pull it up so y'all can see, is going to be August the 10th. And all I can tell you guys is this is going to be a super pop-up workshop. Why? Because we have a mastermind that's taking place that week as well. And so you can register, and we're also doing a billboard unveiling event. So you can register for this workshop. It is free. And as you can see, these are BPC members. We only allow Book Profits Club members to speak at all of our events. The only event where I do not require you to be a BPC member is our New Year, New You. But for our Ignite to Profits, for our Dubai event, for our Ghana event, for our pop-up workshops, you must be a Book Profits Club member. Why? Because I don't charge astronomical fees for you to speak. There is a fee, but we are investing as partners, okay? But anyway, so back to what I was saying. We do one pop-up workshop. And from that pop-up workshop, I then invite everybody who registered, even if they did not show up, to a webinar. I did that webinar just the other day, and we had 71 people register for the webinar. We had about 24 people to show up. And by the end of the webinar, because my webinars are supposed to be an hour, chat, I can't help it. I run my mouth too much. It was about 14 people on the line. From those 14 people, we had about 5 to 6 people, might have been more than that, scheduled another portion of the success schedule, which is a discovery session, aka interview. The interview, and we explained to them, listen, this is an interview where we're going to interview you to learn more about you and your business, but also at the same time, we're going to identify if you're a good fit for Book Profits Club, because I do not just let anybody sign up for BPC anymore. Used to be a time where you could just go to a link and enroll, but we're no longer allowing that anymore, only because, as I told you at the beginning, I end up spending more money out of pocket to enroll a new member than what they spend when they join. And so we want to make sure that these are people who are serious about their success. They're not just going to be here for 30 days and get emotional and say, you know what, I don't want to stick. Y'all, it takes 6 to 12 months of consistent activity before you start to see a major shift. It takes 90 days to see any kind of initial results. So you're going to do one webinar per month, okay? 30 minutes a week. For 30 minutes, you're going to go live on social media. And when you go live, you can pick whatever platform. Right now, I'm using a software called EVMux. EVMux. I need to confirm again, because at one time they didn't have like a referral, but I love EVMux. It's very similar to StreamYard, as well as what else? They got the other ones out there, but I like StreamYard and something else. StreamYard, they got really high on their pricing. They really out of control. Oh, it was another company I was using called Wave, but I like EVMux because, again, I could do stuff like this. From the EVMux, I could do this. I got sound effects. Yes, honey, we got all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hey, ain't nobody got time for that. See, you know what I'm saying? I can do sound effects. I like EVMux. It is a lot more reasons why I like EVMux. It just has a lot of cool features. But right now, I'm actually streaming on multiple platforms at one time. So I'm streaming on multiple platforms at one time. I'm streaming on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. I can stream on TikTok. I think I have to have a PC. So it's the only one. TikTok and APC. I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm sure there's a way. I just haven't had sat down. But I can stream onto any other streaming platforms. You can stream all together at one time. So I like that. So that now I can go live for at least 30 minutes. Now today I went live, and I went live for a while. I don't even know. I was on live for a minute, and I was talking about the 97%. I said the reason why 97% of most people will never have a profitable book. And we got into some conversation. And then at the end, guess what I did? I told everybody, hey, let me show you something. Here is how you can get access to me. And I gave them access to my free hook item. Okay. So you're going to go live once per week, and you can talk about whatever. Like, the more that you start doing this, the better you will get. But at least go live on, even if it's on one platform, just pick up your phone and go live on Facebook. Okay. Number 3, I already talked about this, 4 to 6 discovery sessions, AKA interviews per week. I can tell the level of success of someone's business based on how many of number 1 and 3 they're doing. If you are not hitting the level of success as far as income wise that you desire, I almost can guarantee you are not doing number 1 or number 3 and or 3. You're not doing number 1 and or 3. Now, if you're brand new, I'm not expecting you to come out the gate and say, and by tomorrow you're now doing your webinar and your 4 to 6 discovery calls per week. But what I am telling you is that within the next 60 to 90 days, ladies and gentlemen, you want to get to the point of doing these tasks. And again, these tasks do not take more than 2 to 4 hours per day. Another one that a lot of people run from is this task, 30 DMs per day. Now, there are a lot of softwares out there that you can use. I actually use one, but many of them are going to be an investment. And so until you can afford the investment, what I recommend is old school. And that's just simply by going to your new friend requests, answering them, finding people in Facebook groups. I might go to a Facebook group of authors. Look, I'm going to go authors, search groups, whoever your target audience is. Of course, you want to go to those groups. And then you're going to go and find people with things in common. You can also participate, of course, in the conversation of the group. But look, I'm friends with most of the people in this group. That's things in common. Because I go and I manually request them. And then when they go and see what I do, 9 times out of 10, it's in alignment with what the results they want. So you see, some of these people did not answer my request. No problem. They get canceled. I will cancel the request. I'm never emotional about stuff like this. Because at the end of the day, I don't get emotional about what people don't do. I only get excited about what people do, right? So now I just requested those people. I didn't even really participate in a group. You don't really need to. And then I can go here to my friends, and I'll go and look for the recently added friends, and I'm going to send all of them an initial message. And I'll do this first thing in the morning. Hey, how are you? Hey, Felicia. Thanks. Well, I'm not even going to say first name. Hey there. Thanks for the FB friend request. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Are you a fellow author? Now, I am going to generally ask a very simple question. Y'all not even seeing it. My bad. I'm going to ask a very simple question. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to generally ask a simple question. Now, she is a brand new member. She's watching us on the live, right? But it don't matter. Everybody gets the smoke. That's another thing. We try to, I don't want to. Everybody gets the smoke. I'm going to message 30 people a day. Boom. So he left me on red, right? Which, by the way, even if somebody leaves me on red, that's okay. You see, they left me on red. Your goal is to get someone to respond. Now, if a lot of people go into leaving you on red, the ones that left you on red, if you go back to them and notice, you can always unfriend those folks too. So while it's been a very long time since that request, maybe a few years ago, wow. My bad. Okay, well, if things ever change, I'm here to help you leverage your book to grow your business. Okay, doubt it if it was years ago, but that's okay. So, anyways, you see, people are leaving me on red. That's fine. We don't get emotional about it. We're just gonna go ahead and keep on going, and then we can unfriend those people that are inactive, all type of stuff. But the goal is to send out 30 messages a day so that we can get people to respond. That is a part of your 5 tasks. Now, there's a skill set to this. You got to grow in this. A lot of times, people when they first get started, they throw up at the mouth, sending people long dissertations. That's where utilizing the Telegram chat group is going to help you. So what I did was, again, let's just say that you want to help women who are dealing with depression. I can go search depression, and I'm going to go to groups, and look, I can see depression, anxiety, mental support. So then, okay, this is 166,000. So I can go here to this group and I can go and see members with things in common. And I can request those people. You see, boom, boom. Super simple. All right. Now, if you're sending too many requests at a time, you're going to get, you see this? It's going to let you know. So you want to make sure once you see something like that, then chill out. Right. Another thing is, like, if you're not used to sending out messages and sending out friend requests, like if you don't do it a lot, you may not be able to start off with 30 a day. But you're going to start off, and then once those people accept you, you're going to go over here, you're going to go to friends, you're going to go to your recently added under your friends, and you're going to send them all the same message. Now, for something like that, I might not say, are you depressed? Right? So I might not say, thanks for the friend request. Are you depressed? I might say something like, hey there. Thanks for being my new FB friend. How are you feeling today? So now that creates conversation, right? My goal is to get a response. I'm trying to message everybody that's going to give me a response. That's what I'm doing. 30 a day. 30 a day. I'm literally talking to y'all and doing this right here. Okay? 30 a day. 30 a day. Now, for the people that, let me see. You're most welcome and thank you for accepting. I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you doing? I see you coach, speakers and coach. Yeah. Okay. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I do. I do. Are you an author? By the way, this is spelt wrong. Guess what? I'm going to still send it. Like, a lot of times we think everything got to be perfect. We are human. Okay. So anyway, so that's what you want to do. You want to get to the point where you are sending. And what my goal is going to then when they say, yes, I'm an author or something, the goal is to get them to my free hook item capture page, which that's why, again, I'm telling you guys, you want to get to the point where you do have those items set up. You have set up your BPC system. And by the way, we have the templates available for you. If you're not much of a techie and you just want our team to do it for you for a very low fee, we can also set up your hook item capture page for you so that now when you're messaging people, you can automatically send them to your free giveaway page. Okay. All right. So that's 1 hour a day sending your DMs. I generally recommend wake up early and 30 minutes in the morning, send out DMs. And then 30 minutes in the evening, you spend time going back to check all of your inbox messages. And then 2 to 4 hours per month, 2 OPPs. OPP is other people's platforms. Other people's platforms, right? Other people's platforms every Thursday. That means today we send out two podcasts every Thursday. Regardless if, listen, as long as you are an active member, regardless of whatever you are, you're going to get those 2 podcasts. I tell my Book Profits Club family, I don't even care if this is saying that this is a women's podcast. If you're a man and you have a topic of conversation that can relate to women, I would pitch myself. And most of these podcasts that we give you are free. Now, when you upgrade to Elite, we also provide you with a ton of conferences that you can apply to speak at. We also provide you with the entire list of all of the podcasts that we have researched. And by the way, these podcasts are not just random list of podcasts that we purchased. We actually have gone out, contacted these podcasts and we've actually said, listen, we're a part of Book Profits Club. We have amazing speakers and authors. We want to know, can we get them on your show? And they say, yes, here is the link for them to book themselves on the show. So every single week, you're getting that. Can you at least get yourself booked on 2 of them per month? Okay. Now, here are our weekly meetings every Monday. Do not miss our Monday meetings, guys. I'm telling you, this past Monday, I honestly was going through it. All of us are human. I don't care what no coach tried to tell you. I was having a day, a doozy. A lot of stuff had been, happening to many people that I care about. I did not want to get on the call. I got on that Monday night call and we had none other than Tammy Renee, who blew up the training, and then all of the wins. We got wins from many of our Book Profits Club members. It was just a phenomenal training, guys. And I left that Monday night so fired up. Also, I want to stress to you, Book Profits Club family, if you have a question, do not hesitate to ask your questions on Monday night. If I'm on there and you got a question for me, even if I'm not hosting or coaching, I'm on there. At the end of the training, I will answer all of your questions, but you got to ask your questions. Every Wednesday, we have our BPC system support call. This is where you're able to log in to learn a new trick when it comes to the BPC system, okay? And then every Monday through Friday, we also have our support that is on live, available for 4 hours to assist you. It can be between 12 to 4 or 1 to 5. It just depends. But every Monday through Friday, if you have help. Now, if you want our staff to do something for you, we can, but that comes with an additional fee. Okay? So you can do it yourself and then get the assistance. But if you say, you know what, can you just help me design this? No problem. We can do it. It's an inexpensive cost, but there is an investment required. And then on Thursday, which is today, is our onboarding meeting. Also, I like to share that Rome was not built in a day, just like our businesses, just like our journeys. None of this is built in a day. Please give 3 to 6 months. But if you ever do decide that you would like to take a pause on the gold membership, it is a month-to-month membership. But if you do come back, well, I will tell you this, you will lose access to your software. Okay. So if you've been working on your software, you will lose access. But also, if you ever do come back, the monthly membership for the gold is $697, which is absolutely worth it. Okay. It's $697. Same would go if you are ever an elite member and you come back, it's $997 per month. Okay. So it would behoove you to not. But if you ever decide, it is fine. Okay. So let me talk to you guys about Speakers Elite. And many of you guys are gold members watching. You get a lot of the benefits, but I'm going to tell you the difference of the two. Okay. So the first half is the benefits for all members. Okay. You're going to get access to all of our monthly challenges. One of the challenges does have how to write your book in 3 days. It has a lot of other challenges as well that you really, really, really want to plug into. Okay. In our Book Profits Club, we are about 3 parts. We have 3 main parts or features or functions. We have community. You're going to be a part of a community of people who I promise you want to see you win. A community who are not gatekeepers. A community who are excited. You know, I love being around a community too, where when I come in to share my win, no matter how small or big I may think it is, my win is my win. And guess what? We all still celebrate it the same. Everybody celebrates each other. Resources. We provide you with an all-in-one white label support software where you are going to get access to our support team. You're going to get access to our templates. You're going to get access to the courses, all the things, okay? Our speaker and trainers course, people don't even know. It's so much in that speaker and trainers course, so much value in that course. Again, it can take you 6 months before you probably get through the entire course if you were to really just sit down and get into that training, okay? Exposure. We have our 4 pillars of platforms that are designed to get you exposure. So I want to talk about this too, because I was talking to someone who we're doing a project with just recently, and they wanted me to connect them to a prominent figure in the social media world, right? Big social media influencer, but also has been able to do some tremendous things in business. And when I try to introduce this person to that social media influencer, the first thing that they did was they first went to go look at their social media. Now, I'm not a big advocate for trying to tell you guys to go out here and become social media influencers unless you plan to make that like your full-time gig. It's a lot of work. But what I am going to tell you that you need to have, guys, is some kind of online presence. And so he didn't have any social media presence, but he also didn't have any kind of exposure on any platforms. So when they called me, they were like, listen, I'm only really talking to this person because of UT, but like they don't have apps. They have nothing about them or their company online. No, nothing. Guys, we live in a day where people are sick and tired of being scammed, of being finessed. And so the truth is this: if ain't nobody talking about you, they not believe in you. Hello? Which is why we provide you guys with these tools. So again, we have our community support, the resources with the all-in-one software, additional bonus training and resources, and then we also provide you with 4 pillars of platforms. Media articles and press releases. You get 50% off of all of our media articles, and we have a nice list of major platforms that are going to get you access to be searched. We also can create a press release for you, which gets you access on a lot of different platforms, okay? If you want to get on some print and digital, we have our Author All-Stars magazine. This is our 4th annual magazine coming out December the 5th. We have about 7 or 8 more slots left. So if you want to be an author all-star, you definitely need to make sure you get your application in. But guess what, y'all? This magazine, it's not just distributed here in the United States, it's internationally distributed. Everywhere I go, I bring copies and copies, but we also get you access to other digital magazines and print magazines. We give you access, as I was telling you, twice a week to podcasts. And if you're an elite member, you're going to get the entire list. But also what's exciting is once you have gone through, done your DISC assessment, done your bonus strategy session, guess what you also get a chance to do? I can interview to be on our show, the Wealth and Word segment of our Vision Impact Hour, which is aired on the T Squared Impact Network. What's powerful about this, though, is that it's a real live interview, but after the end of the interview, I'm then going to give you some additional coaching. I can give you, and this is the thing, I have all these videos. We don't need another video. What we need is real live actionable steps where you could be in the thick of it and learn how to do what you need to learn, right? Does that make sense? So you get interviewed by yours truly, and then afterwards you get some additional coaching on, hey, these are some additional things on how to make it even better. Because another thing is, when I'm interviewing you, I'm going to make sure it's a good interview, okay? However, I'm going to show you some additional ways of how to take it even next level. And then workshops. Again, every single month, y'all, we do pop-up workshops. As a Book Profits Club member, you have the option to sign up to be a speaker. 2 workshops in a row. We've done over $1,000+ in sales. And when you're one of the speakers, we split the profits, which means you also split the leads too, with the opportunity of individuals to work. There's some people who are now BPC members because they came to a previous pop-up workshop. You'll have people that'll hear you speak at the pop-up workshop who will now become customers of yours, as well as our international workshops as well. Okay. And so you can be a part of all of those. Now, when you become an elite member, we have quarterly one-on-one coaching calls that you get at no additional cost. These are 1-hour quarterly coaching calls. I charge $1,000 for a coaching session, but when you are an elite member, it is for the pro bono. Okay. With this, I like to tell people to come prepared with questions, but a lot of times, every single time you do a strategy session, we grow, you get better, you learn more, and you literally are going to start to see a lot of transformation within your business. It's like for those who want the hand holding, that's why you want to be elite. But the key is that every single call we do, you want to implement the stuff you learn so that the next call we're getting some new information, okay? You also get the platforms to speak on. We have over 1,500 TEDx events that have taken place where you can go and find them and see if they've got new events they're looking for speakers, but how to, message them directly and everything. We have over 1,000. I'm not lying, you guys. Over 1,000 conferences right now when you're an elite member, where you can log in, open up the spreadsheet, and you can find conferences on all types of subjects, whether it be tech, whether it be empowerment, whether it be fitness, whether it be wellness. It doesn't matter. There are thousands right now where you can literally log in and just simply apply. You can apply for one a day. Certified list of active podcasts. Also, every single day we have one of our team members who is actively researching podcasts, and she is adding to the podcast list. So when you become an elite member, you don't have to wait for Thursday. You can literally go on that spreadsheet and start applying to all of the podcasts right then and there. And top media outlets. I'm talking about the ABCs, the Foxes, the CBSs of your local market. We give you that entire outlet where you can then start emailing them. We give you the mailing address. We give you the director's name so you can reach out to them, all the things. Okay, so we make this available for you. You also get exclusive bonus trainings when you are an elite member. How to launch your own t-shirt line with over 1,000 plus templates. How to launch your own journal and planner with templates. The public speaking training where I show you how to do your 1 hour webinar/workshop talk. I show you how to do your power talk. We also give you access to a software that is not even sold anymore that will help you to put together your entire presentation. By the way, this presentation that you guys are watching is from some of these slides come from the software that I used, and you guys get access to it when you are an elite member. And all can be. Oh, by the way, all of this stuff that you're learning, the t-shirt line, the journal, the planners, all of the things, you can make that a part of your core annual or your premium programs. You will also become a part of our publicity list. We become your publicist because every quarter we also will do a free media article that goes out where we'll write the article. We're going to ask you some questions, of course. Then you go ahead and submit the answers. We put the article out there, create flyers and everything. You are also, now this is for all members, listed on Author All Stars. The reason why you want to be listed on the authorallstars.com website is because as a BPC member, again, this makes you more searchable. Okay. And again, every single week, we're pitching you guys to these different podcasts and media outlets. Now, as a elite member, you also get invited to our private mastermind. And honestly, guys, I've been to masterminds before. If you've ever been to a mastermind, let me know in the chat. Type 1 in the chat. Anybody ever been to a mastermind? Put 1 in the chat. Because I've been to masterminds where no, we did not get a photo shoot. No, we did not get video. No, we did not get special guest appearances. We didn't get all these tangibles, and I still paid $5,000 to be at these masterminds. So these masterminds are invite only. When you are an elite member, you get a special rate. We do offer it to some gold members, not all gold members. Okay. So generally I will decide if as a gold member, if I want to invite you based off of how plugged in you are, as well as when we do our bonus strategy session or any additional later, like if you do another strategy session, I then identify if I feel like you're a good fit. Okay. Also at these masterminds, we're going to be connecting everybody's Facebook groups to their CRM. So when people join, just all type of stuff that we do, it's a lot. It's a lot. When you are an elite member, you also get onboarding at a discounted rate. For the onboarding, we design your very first website for you. Again, like I said, you get that 1 hour strategy session, but you also get 2 individual calls with our BPC support staff where they're walking you through all things BPC system. So those are 2 individual some of them are up to an hour call where they're first making sure, number 1, is your entire system set up properly. And then on the second call, they walk you through all the things that you need to know when it comes to utilizing your support. And you also get 24/7 support when you are an elite member with the BPC system. Also, do you know authors? How many of you guys know authors? Drop the money sign in the chat. If you know authors, drop the money sign. Hey, Tracy, how you doing, love? If you know authors, drop the money sign in the chat. Well, you can invite them to our next onboarding call, because anybody that you invite to BPC, if they get started, we actually ask them who invited you. And so if somebody invited you, you make sure you let them know, right? Let us know if somebody invited you to BPC. But if you invite someone, as long as you are an active member, you get paid a 50% commission for every single person you invite. We will design your hook item capture page. When you are an elite member, that's what this looks like. And you're able to get a ton of success, like just a ton of resources when you're elite. Now, gold, you get access to the software, you get access to the templates, you get the ability to get all these other additional things at a discounted rate as well. So if you want us to design your first website, your hook item page, no, you don't got to pay 500. You don't even have to pay 4, 3, 2. It's not even $100. It's $75 to design your hook item capture page. I told you, extremely affordable. Now, if somebody was not in BPC and they came to us, which we don't do a la carte business anyway, but let's just say for the sake of example, if somebody came to us and they say, hey, can you create a hook item capture page? It would probably start at $500. When you're a BPC member, it's $75. Guys, according to Forbes, they say if you want to have a business that does $10,000 a month, to successfully have a business making $10,000, you got to take $8,000 and reinvest that back into your business every single month. The blessing is that even when you are an elite, you're not even paying a fraction. I mean, you are paying a fraction of $8,000 a month to run a $10,000 a month business. You just must stay plugged in. And the unfortunate thing, y'all, and I'm going to be honest, I was sharing this earlier today, even BPC members, they get into the program, but not everybody stays plugged in. It only works if you stay plugged in. Okay, y'all? So you got your 4 pillars of platform. You've got your community support, all-in-one software. You've got all of the additional bonuses and trainings that you guys get access to. Plus, with the BPC Elite, you get all of those additional resources. Now, this is perfect for the person who wants additional help. Oh, also, something I failed to forget. When you are an elite member, you are able to message me on Telegram. When you are an elite member, you are able to message me directly on Telegram, okay? So my elite members can message me all day, any day, whenever they want, okay? If you are gold, then you need to use the group chat. Okay. And my team will redirect you if you are sending out individual messages. But elite, you get 24/7. You can, well, whenever I get back to it, right? So again, elite is the accountability calls, 50% off designs, one-on-one coaching discount, quarterly call with me every single month, every quarter, I'm sorry, for free. All-in-one software, speaker and trainers, Wealth and Words podcast. This is, I mean, all these things, guys, you get access to. For the gold, you have the community, the resources, and exposure. And for the elite, all the additional bonuses. And so you cannot enroll today if you are a guest watching this. But if this sounds like something you're like, you know what, I need to be a part of this. Well, I'm going to tell you where you need to go so that you can actually join to learn more about BPC. Now, recap. All new members. So now that you know and you have an idea of what gold is and when you are ready to learn more about elite, as long as you've been a member for 30 days, all you got to do is reach out to Jave, which is support@bookprofitsclub.com, and say, Jave, I would like to learn about upgrading. Can I get on the phone with Taria? You would either have to interview with me or one of our team members in order to see if we feel like you're a good fit. Because again, I'm just not out here trying to take everybody money. Like it's no benefit for me for someone to enroll into the program and it does not work for them and then they're unenrolling, because we put a lot of time and work into our members. It's not just a, hey, pay and here's your login to 100 million videos. No. We are doing work right now. All of our new members that have joined, I want y'all to know we've already started doing some work for you. When Wanda joined, already started doing work. We already had to create her, hey, we need your article information. We need your flyer so we can make a flyer. Every single thing that is done for you, I want y'all to know that is not free. I pay my staff for those jobs. So we want to make sure that even if you want to upgrade, that it is a good fit so that you're not investing money that you're not ready for. And then that also we're not investing some time on these resources and tools that you may not necessarily be ready to use. Okay. So here's your homework. All new members. Number one, you need to log into the courses. I mean, seriously, if you're like, I need to figure out what I need to do, please don't let me log in because I can see. So when somebody gets on a call with me and tells me I'm just confused, I don't know where I'm supposed to be, I will log in. It don't look like this. This is what y'all see, but I can log in to see, okay, let me see where Jane Doe, John Doe, when's the last time they logged in? How many times have they logged in? What have they looked at? I can see all of that. And granted, y'all, I get it. Not another program where we got to look at a lot of videos. This is not that. These are all designed to get you started. And the blessing is that if you look at it one time, it's going to get you on the path of success. I don't just provide you a ton of videos on, you know how sometimes you go to some of these trainings and you get on these trainings, it's just a whole lot of fluff information. No, I don't even believe it. I hate going to a YouTube channel and the whole first 5 minutes is a whole lot of fluff. Child, if y'all don't get straight to the information, so you're not going to get that here as well, okay? So log into the courses, review the start here. Then once you've gone through all the videos on the start here, whether it takes you 1 day or 5 days or 10, once you get through them, you then want to go and start working on your success funnel so that you can work on your hook item capture page. My challenge for you is your first 30 days. Let's try to get this done. Notice I didn't say complete your success funnel. I'll say work on it and then create your hook item capture page. Now, if you are not technology inclined, that should not be an excuse. You are a business owner. That sounds crazy to me when people that are business owners use it as an excuse that prohibits them from building a business. You are a business owner. Why are you telling me that? You need to go and get someone who is. Like, I'm being very transparent, y'all. How you going to run a business, but you don't want to run the business? So you may not be the best at technology. That's fine. Stop making that your truth. But what you do need to do is log in to the speaker and trainers and look at the training that talks about hiring a VA. Hire someone who is. This is your business. This is not you going to school. This is not you doing it for the play. It is your responsibility, entrepreneurs, to make sure that if it's something you don't know how to do, then find someone who does. Amen? I know that sounds tough, but I'm just telling you guys, I can't tell you how many people I come across and they let that be a reason why they can't operate a business. Huh? This is your business, though. This is not your business, is not mine. But guess what? Even as a person, and the reason why I'm a techie lover is because I've spent hours and hours and hours and hours looking at it. Instead of watching TV, I was on the computer learning different techniques and gadgets. It's not because it was like ingrained into me. It was something that I took a liking to. But if it's not something, like, for example, I'm horrible at the financials. I don't like to do it, to the point where my accountant knows. He just be like, just send me your bank statements. I'm not doing all of that. Okay, does that make sense? And so you gotta be willing to invest into those things. Okay, amen. Okay, if you qualified for any bonuses and you haven't, for example, gotten your article or you're not really sure what to do, you need to email support@bookprofitsclub.com. If you trying to figure out, like, okay, who am I supposed to contact for this? Support@bookprofitsclub.com. If you like, okay, well, listen, I want to speak at a pop-up workshop. I'm not really sure. How do I speak at a pop-up workshop? Support@bookprofitsclub.com. Okay, well, what about my billing? If I need to update my credit, support@bookprofitsclub.com. Okay, well, what if I'm trying to figure out what day of the week it is? Support@bookprofitsclub.com. That is your email. And then Jay will direct you if you should be emailing someone else. She'll let you know. But when you are ever like trying to figure it out, CCing me and everybody on the staff, it is a big pet peeve of mine. And I'm going to tell you why. because I get, by myself alone, I get about 100 emails a day. So then when someone CCs me and then they CC Jave and then they CC Samantha, we're all now seeing the emails individually, and everybody might reply, and it causes chaos. It slows down production. So what we ask is that whenever you have any questions, please use support@bookprofitsclub.com. Amen. And she's also on the Telegram. Now, if you are a new member and you have watched this whole thing, you want to download this PowerPoint, I want you to go to newmember.bpcinterview.com. Newmember.bpcinterview.com. This will also let us know that you have watched the onboarding. So all new members, go to newmember.bpcinterview.com. And if you are not, but you are a guest of someone, you're going to go to bpcinterview.com. So without the new member, just go to www.bpcinterview.com. Okay. There you go. You're going to go to www.bpcinterview.com. Okay. All right, y'all. So let me see. There we go. All right. So that's what you want to do. All of the guests go to BPC interview. And when you go there, you're also going to be asked who actually referred you. So if it's one of our Book Profits Club members, make sure to let us know who referred you. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, that's all that I had. Does anybody have any questions? If anybody does have any questions, you could type your question or type the question mark if you're typing it, just so that I know that you might be typing a question. If you have a question, type a question mark and then start typing your question so I know. And if not, we're going to get ready to wrap this on up for today. If anybody has a question, drop the question mark in the chat. If not, we're going to wrap it up. Y'all got your homework. Please get your homework done. All my BPC family. Hello, my loves, and good night. Okay, well, I don't see any questions, so we're going to wrap it on up, y'all. I pray that you had a peaceful, prosperous, productive day. I pray that everything in between was just amazing, that God has continued to bless your household, bless your health, bless your family, bless your relationships. I pray that it was just an amazing day for you. I really do. I really hope that we also are making sure that we're taking time to look at the small things and be grateful for the small things. Man, if you can walk today, what a blessing. If you can hear, what a blessing. If you could see, if you could touch, amen, hallelujah, what a blessing. If we're on the internet, what a blessing. If we have the ability to reach, even if it's just one new person today, what a blessing. So remember, guys, we got to stay grateful for the small things so that God can bless us with the big things. All right. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. That's all. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye, y'all.